Months of pressure, intense political attacks, and growing public demands have now led to a dramatic move. U.S. President Donald Trump has signed a new bill that orders the release of all files related to Jeffrey Epstein, the sex offender whose connections span global politics, finance, and royalty. But the big question remains: will the entire truth finally come out? In this video, we break down what this bill means, what files the Department of Justice must release, who is already named in those documents, and why there remains a real possibility that huge parts of the Epstein story stay concealed from the public. Signed on November 19th, the Epstein Files Transparency Act forces the U.S. Justice Department to release all government records linked to Epstein within 30 days, including documents from the 2008 Florida case that first convicted him for procuring a minor for prostitution, and from the later New York indictment that preceded his 2019 death in a federal prison. Trump suggested in a social media post that the release will expose Democrats more than Republicans, claiming, "Perhaps the truth about these Democrats will soon be revealed." Authorities gathered over 300 gigabytes of data, including emails, photographs, videos, hard drive evidence, and internal investigative communications, some of which contains illegal child abuse material. Only a small fraction of this trove has ever been made public, and both Republicans and Democrats have demanded transparency. Many high-profile individuals appear within the documents, though being mentioned does not imply wrongdoing. Notably, Trump himself is referenced at least 1,500 times due to past social ties with Epstein. Other names include Britain's Prince Andrew, Trump's former advisor Steve Bannon, former U.S. President Bill Clinton, several media and entertainment personalities, and powerful academic figures like Larry Summers, who recently stepped aside from Harvard teaching and resigned from the OpenAI board after emails showed he continued communicating with Epstein even after his conviction. Other prominent mentions reportedly include Elon Musk, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Michael Jackson, and Noam Chomsky, highlighting the extraordinary scale of Epstein's network. The expected release may include all investigative and prosecutorial documents involving Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, internal DOJ emails about charging decisions, and even communications related to possible destruction or withholding of evidence, including matters surrounding Epstein's death in custody. Experts say there are multiple scenarios, including the possibility that the release is selective, politically aimed, or unexpectedly broad. Reporting from Politico quoted one analyst saying the release could range anywhere from maximum cynicism, meaning documents damaging only to Democrats, to truly revealing material that shocks the political world. Despite Trump signing the bill, the Justice Department can legally withhold files if releasing them would jeopardize an active federal investigation. This exception has raised immediate alarm, because Trump has just ordered Attorney General Pam Bondi to investigate Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, and Democratic donor Reid Hoffman over new Epstein-linked emails. Those investigations give the administration grounds to block releases involving those individuals. Republican Congressman Thomas Massie, one of the bill's own architects, warns that new investigations may be used to avoid transparency. Another major exception in the law shields information linked to national defense or foreign policy decisions. So the countdown begins. The Justice Department has 30 days to reveal a massive, politically explosive trove. But this could be far from the end of the Epstein Files saga. Will Americans finally see every truth uncovered? Or will secrecy and power prevail again? All eyes now turn to Washington as the world awaits what comes to light and what remains locked away. For more updates, investigations, and verified global coverage, subscribe to the Indian Express.